It's Thursday morning on KSJE. We have an extra segment for you this morning to talk about an event happening next week, all week long here at San Juan College to celebrate National First Generations Day, but we made it into a whole week. So joining me here in the studio, we have several members of the task force who've been working on this big event over the last few weeks and months. Let me introduce them to you this morning. We have Manuel Gonzalez, who is here. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Crystal Reyes is also here this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And also with us this morning, Nicole Nelson Garcia. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you all for coming in to talk about this great celebration for National First Generation Day. And you've got a number of events planned that we want to go over this morning. But let's start out by talking a little bit about what First Generation Day is. And who wants to answer that for me?
I can answer it.
Okay.
So, National First Generation College Celebration Day is observed every year on November 8th, and it honors the anniversary of the Higher Education Act of 1965, which was signed by President Lyndon B. Johnson. This landmark legislation opened doors for many students by creating programs like TRIO and Pell Grants, helping students from low-income and first-generation backgrounds gain access and to succeed in higher education.
Very good.
And then here at SJC, TRIO began celebrating first generation the day about 6 years ago on a small scale, and it has now expanded campus-wide. And the goal of this initiative is to recognize and uplift the resilience, determination, and success of first-generation college students.
Very good. Excellent. Well, thank you very much. And we have a lot of first-generation students here at San Juan College, and so it's a large part of our student population. So it's really important, I think, to recognize them and support them. And the college does a lot of things to do that. What are some of the things that are planned for this week of celebrations? Then there's a lot of things you've got on this poster that we're showing everyone too, right?
Yes, we have a full week of activities. So on Monday, we're going to show the first showing of Think and Grow Rich, which is a high-energy movie that shows the real lives of people who have had similar experiences, and to show you that you can do it too. Really, that students can be in these same predicaments and see themselves in another successful place.
Right.
We're going to show that same movie again on Tuesday at 3:30. Monday is going to be at 5. Both of these viewings are going to be in the Connie Gotch Theater. Then on Wednesday, November 12th, is the actual First Gen celebration that's going to be happening in the Henderson Fine Arts rooms, beginning at 11:30. And so you can expect free lunch giveaways, guest speakers, and door prizes. So please join us. On Thursday, we have a faculty panel member, so learning about strategies to support First Gen students from our faculty members.
Right.
And then on Friday, we will have Wear Your Alma Mater. So either your alma mater or a dream school for students that they want to attend.
Got it. Very good. And all these events are free.
All these events are free.
Free. We're showing a QR code right now where folks can scan that from the screen, and then they can register and get a spot at some of these different events, but the events are free. I imagine you want to count for lunch, so maybe that's why you wanted RSVP for that event, so that's important as well. So, very good. And with some of the people that are going to be involved with this, and all of you, of course, too, to help support our students and celebrate them by being the first generation and understanding, they are the first in their families to come to college. That's a reason to celebrate and to support them and really see them follow through on their college careers too. What else is going to be going on? What else is important about?
Absolutely. So we also want to recognize our staff and faculty at San Juan College that are first generations, because these staff and faculty have either been a mentor or an inspiration. I myself was a student here at San Juan College, and many of my professors were my inspiration. So we have created a photo story project where we highlighted many of our staff and faculty around campus and sharing their own personal stories. And that's going to be around campus. So look out for those posters with the beautiful portraits and the faces out there and personal testimonies.
Very good, very good. And how important do you think, any of you can answer this too, how important is it for these students to maybe learn from teachers or others that they run into day to day, that they were once in their shoes, that they are also first generation, they were first generation college students, to kind of be role models for these students? How important is that?
Extremely important, because they have to see themselves achieve these goals. To know that there are folks that went through the same successes, triumphs, barriers, and to know that San Juan College is here not only for one day celebrating them, but all year long to support them in their success through their education.
Right, I would think so. Very good. Any of the other ones want to join, add into that answer?
I think it's so important to, yes, see that representation, but also to know about what supports are on campus so that they can be successful and that they are not alone, that they do belong here, and that there's many people here that want to see their success, and there's many supports.
True, very true. And I think for some of these students too, there's maybe some things that maybe hamper their success that maybe wouldn't someone else that maybe is not in a first generation type situation. And so it's important that I think we have a lot of staff and resources on campus that can deal with that and can help them maybe push through some of those things that is important for students to realize that they have access to these services and support on campus.
Absolutely.
So that's an important thing as well. Very good. And again, you've got all these folks that are involved, as we can see on the screen, and all these different events all week long to celebrate the First Generation Day. And it's a national event, and other schools are doing it maybe on a different day, but this is a big national effort to kind of hold up these students and to celebrate them and their decision to go to college and to be successful at college.
Absolutely.
So that's a really important thing. Very good. And you all are involved, and there's others too, as part of this task force that are putting this together?
Absolutely. So the goal of the task force is to create a campus-wide celebration and making awareness of what First Gen is. And most importantly, for people to be proud to say, I identify as a first generation college. Let's build a community of first gens, and how do we support each other?
Right, right. And give back a little bit too?
Absolutely. And we're obviously paving the way for those behind us and recognizing those that went ahead of us and paving the road for our success.
Sure, sure. Very true. And for some of these students, it's a big leap, I think, to make that leap to come to college, to decide to go to college,
Absolutely.
to decide to show up. I think some people tell me that San Juan College can be an intimidating place, but
Absolutely.
I don't think it is. But if you've never been here before or you haven't hung out here, it can be for some of these folks. And I think to be able to come and find a friendly face and ask questions and get services and get help and maybe find out that it's not so intimidating, that's an important thing too for these individuals.
Absolutely. Building that sense of belonging.
Yeah, very true, very true. We just have a couple minutes remaining this morning, and so again, before we run out of time, just some final thoughts about this event and the students that are being impacted by it?
Yes, absolutely. We want to say to every first generation student that are now on campus and are planning to come to San Juan College, we want to say you belong here. You're changing your family's story, and your courage opens doors, and those who will follow. San Juan College is proud to stand beside you and celebrate your journey, not just this week, but like we mentioned, every day. And to everyone else, take a moment to learn about first generation experience. Celebrate your colleagues and share your story. Together, we can create a culture where every student feels seen, supported, and proud to say, I am proud to be first gen.
There you go. Very good. Congratulations to all of our first gen students, our first gen faculty and staff who are here at San Juan College, and a great reason to stop and celebrate all of them. Thank you all very much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
having us.
You bet. Really appreciate it. We are celebrating first gen students and first gen proud here all next week at San Juan College.